Law of the Bedroom number 57, part 3 of 4. Watch out for women who are depressed. Oh boy, I'm thinking of a woman right now who I had an interest in, but every time we talked on the phone, I sensed that she was depressed. And I'm like, you sound depressed. What's up? Yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. And it was like every phone call. And I'm like, Bart, dude, don't even go down this road. I know she's cute. I know this and that. Forget it. Just be kind and nice and be glad, you didn't start anything, but you caught this at the beginning. So watch out for women who are depressed. The last thing that you need is someone to drag you down, especially your new love interest. You want to be around a woman with a positive mental outlook on life. But the reality is that millions of people are clinically or otherwise depressed and do struggle with emotional related outcomes, including panic attacks and anxiety. And hey, I get it. If the woman you are dating can face up to her issues and is under the care of a professional, that's great. There's hope for recovery, provided that you are sensitive and supportive of the challenges that she must deal with. Maybe there's something you can do together. Don't give up too soon. A good woman's worth investing in and helping her with her depression. If you love her, maybe you are just what the doctor ordered. In fact, I'm thinking of a gal right now who, she's got a sweet heart. She's got a great smile. Her career and income's going well, but she's been depressed for a long time. And she hasn't had many boyfriend relationships per se. She's like in her mid-20s. And she's been told some things like, not like made fun of, but just, how sometimes guys, and ladies too, but guys can say things that can be kind of mean, or maybe she feels that she's not attractive enough or something, or else, why isn't she getting all the men looking at her and wanting to date her, or she's only getting the crazies and the perverts or something. So long story short, she's depressed. And I loved what she said. She said, if you're in a relationship, maybe you can work on the depression together. And you know what, honey? And this is my message to her. You can. In fact, guys, I'll tell you what, we have women's medicine. We have the medicine that they need to destroy their depression, because we can make them smile. We can make them happy. We can bone them. And that boning is really good for their body and their whole psyche, when they get that good loving bone, on up and through there. Yeah. Play with their doorbell, give them a few orgasms per week. Before you know it, they don't need drugs. They don't need anything. They just need you. And you become the supplier of life that they want. And so to that gal who was experiencing that depression, I say to you, you just need a good man in your life. And he'll help you with that depression. If you're married, then it is imperative that you learn to read her moods, her body language, to avoid misunderstandings or arguments. Once again, communication is imperative, as well as seeking professional help, if things get serious. But you got to be able to talk it out. Put it out on the table. Hey, gal, I'm in love with, here are my cards. These are the cards I'm dealing with. What are your cards? Let me see your hand. And then you put your cards together and you make the great hand. Then you turn that in on the blackjack table and you win $1,000. I don't know. I don't gamble. So, I gamble on me, So anyhow, once again, communication, it's imperative, as well as seeking help if you need it. You want to be a good husband to your wife, but you can't be expected to be her therapist for long if she won't come to the table, show her hand, want to work on it as well. Encourage her and reassure her that you love her unconditionally. But honey, if you're not gonna work on this, I don't know what to do, because I want to be happy in my relationship with you, with a woman who's got a positive outlook on life, wants to go have fun. What is the source of your depression? Let's attack it and get over it and get to the party stage where we're just happy, smiling all the time. Okay, good. All right. Watch out for women who are high maintenance. Do you find yourself dating a woman that seems to require a lot of things such as upkeep and repairs, under the knife from time to time, plastic surgery. Well, I'm not paying for that. No. And I don't even want you to get it. Ooh, dangerous. I'm scared. Scared for you. Ask yourself why she needs all these things, the bling bling, to make her happy. Because apparently you aren't doing anything for her besides opening your wallet. That ain't going to happen. Not on my watch. How do you know if your lady is high maintenance? If she's always checking her makeup, exchanging special gifts you bought for her, complaining about most everything and more, then she probably fits the bill. If her vanity is standing in the way of your happiness, then you might save yourself some grief and a fortune by looking elsewhere. Let's assume that your loved one wants ultimate control of you, constant attention, big bucks, and sex lavished on her. Well, the sex part is okay. But what can you do if you are already in a high maintenance relationship? If you don't say something about it, then you are just enabling your gal to constantly turn to you for a sense of self-worth. By ignoring her demands, you are not taking responsibility for yourself. You need to say, honey, this is not going to happen anymore. In fact, I remember a conversation I just had with a guy about his wife where she was spending like $12,000 a month on just whatever. Just fill in the blank, whatever. Just use your imagination. And he said, no more. So I think he took her name off the bank account, took away the cards. It's about skin in the game. The men who make the money put the skin in the game. They value that money. The women who are given access to these accounts to go spend frivolously on clothing and jewelry and this and that and makeup and all, it's nice to do that for your gal. She's your queen. But it's not nice for the gal to do that to the man who put his blood, sweat, and tears on the line to earn that money, and then she just blows it. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in my world. In fact, there's a lot to say about those people who have money. They don't show it. They don't wear watches. I rarely wear a watch. Only my good buddy who's, you need to wear a watch. I'm like, why? If I want to know what time it is, I just look up at the sky. I can tell what time it is. Angle of the sun. No, you need to wear it for fashion purposes. I'm like, ugh. All right, well, you're going to buy it. You're going to have to give it to, gift it to me, like my birthday or something like that or whatever, And he did, he and his wife, they would do that for my birthday or Christmas or something. Hey, that's very nice. And you know what? When I wear it out, it's fashion. It's cool, and it's nothing like a Rolex. I'm not going to wear anything that's, $1,000 billion watch. No way. And even my car, well, as best I can, my car, my things, how I dress, I'm not going to elude or let anyone know that I'm worth billions of dollars, because that's just going to attract the wrong kind of weirdos, guys and girls, into my life. No way. I don't want people bugging me. Oh, can I have? Can I borrow? No, I worked for this. It's mine. And the Lord says just to give away 10% tithing, not 50%. Okay? Keep that in mind. So, high maintenance. No. It's like when you live out in the wilderness, on a pond or a lake, in the beautiful skyline of the mountains. It's just you and her in the cabin, and you have all your essentials, like central heating and fireplaces and electricity. Got to have some of those basics, or else I'm not going there. But the point is you just got the basics. The beauty is in the skyline, in nature. But once you go into the city is ugly. You got dark alleys, you got garbage cans, you got, homeless, you got crime. So what do people do? They dress up. They wear beautiful clothes, dresses and suits, watches and necklaces and earrings, purses, shoes. They dress up. They invest in their look, because everywhere around them, it looks ugly. Cities are ugly. I get the skyscraper and the skyline. That's beautiful. And, I get all that. But for the most part, like I said, dirty alleys, garbage cans, garbage buildup, rats. Okay, I've said enough. So people start to buy things to make them look better. Well, that can get expensive after a while because, people don't like to wear the same thing every day, every week, every month. They like to get new. Oh my God, high maintenance. Forget it. Moderation is key when it comes to maintenance. Moderation is key. Follow it. You'll win.